so we are back in Create a World with Sunset Valley, and for today's episode I'm going to build. So that's the plan for today. I've already placed the lot where I'm going to build on, but first let's show you what I've done where you weren't looking. I've replaced all the streets, all the roads with custom ones. So let's do a quick tour there. First, let's go in the menu for the different roads. Here, place road, extra. So this is the base one that was everywhere in Sunset Valley, and depending on where the district was, what was the use for the area, I've used different roads. So I think previous episode, I'm going to link it on the screen. I think I did two. That must be those two. I've rearranged that one. I think this one is still the same one. So this one I've rearranged a bit, just mostly the main texture used for the road. And these are new ones. So when it's a trail, I'm just using, let's show you the files, the textures. So when they're a trail, I'm just using the sidewalk. So that's the important part is there. So this one here is a mix between textures I've downloaded from Grande Llama. So I'm going to link the page where you can find all the textures. So let's show you that road first. Where is it? It's this one here. Oh, let's go in a very residential area. Where is it? Okay, this one. So you can see the street here, the road. So the texture there, edit. So this part and this one, so the base texture and the detail texture both come from Grande Llama. And they're downloadable, so I'm going to link the page. Even better, here it is. So here you have the different textures. Also, there is that fantastic effect of having like more depth. So as if it's a bit sunken compared to the terrain nearby. There is a shadow. So I haven't chosen this one. I think the one I've picked is this one. So both the texture and the detail. So let me show you where they are. So just a recap of what I did sort of last time. So here you see there are a few roads I've collected or put aside. And so I've sorted them out like that. Here is own category of own folder there. So I think I've used this one and the detail for the first category there. And then the second layer, this one, the detail overlay, I think it's this one. And yeah, I love what it looks like. Look at that. So cool. As for the sidewalk, that's the sidewalk I did for New Pleasant View. So I really wanted a sidewalk, that type of sidewalk that there is a lot in residential areas in the US. And also, it reminded me of the SIMS too. So I really wanted that type of sidewalk. So not the pavement that there is, let's see, like this one in the city, more the town center area. So I really wanted that. And to do that, I mostly worked on, let me show you the opacity map. And I made a custom one so that it would make the sidewalk narrower. So that's the part that is going to be apparent of that texture. If you're interested in having this, I can share it. I'm using it for specifically for American towns. Also did a corner section for that. It's not appearing there, but let me show you. It's here. So this one is a bit more tricky because I don't know exactly how to do differently. But since there is no opacity map for this one, so it's not appearing, but it's there. And so let me show you, is this one. I had to do the grass, the lawn. So it's this one here, because you can see that there is also the corner with the sidewalk. So that's the one, what I've used here, the different layers, the different textures I've used there. So you can see the street, the detail, both are from Grande Lama, and I've used this one. It's a customized sidewalk corner, and there is the grass there apparent. So what happens is that when the grass around it is darker, this one is a bit, yeah, it's not, you know, the best, but I don't know how to do it differently. So here I'm going to paint the grass around it so that it's not that abrupt, you know, the change. So if I want it to be a bit darker, here is going to be brighter, a bit brighter, and then I can go darker, have like gradient. And the other issue is there when there are no the road intersecting with it. So there is that. So that's the update about the road. So as I've said, I've changed all of them. So they're all custom ones. That was the update. The main thing I would like to do today is it's this. So I've placed off camera. Sorry, that lot here. How do you do that? How do you place a lot in Create a World? You go to the lots tab. I like to use the grid because that way I don't go off the mark too much. So it appears at the bottom corner over there on the right. So it's a 30 by here 10 lot. So and then you can choose if you want to add things. If you don't do that there, you can then add that over there. Change anything, change the lot address, the lot type. So all these details then can be changed in Edit Tone, except Beautiful Vista. You can add it there, an additional value. So the lot is going to cost more if you add there. I think it's the case. Yes, please. I think it's the case for maybe this one. See, additional value. So in my game, I had it as a starter home, but then it was more expensive every time I would place it, and it's because of that. And Beautiful Vista, all of these do have that. So then back to our lot. What do I want it to do with it? So as you can see, it's behind the school, and my idea is to have bleachers there so that I can then decorate the surroundings, well, the part over there, as if it is a sports field. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to add, at least on that side, a parking lot, well, a fake one, well, they're all fake, not a lot, but set dressing in Create a World so that it looks like a parking lot with cars from the objects there. And I'm not sure on that side. I think a parking lot on that side, it seemed logical. Neither the swimming pool nor the art gallery has a parking lot attached to them. So then that area here I've added also hesitating between those two type of sidewalks, but then I'd like to paint there to have the texture as a road. And I'm thinking this one is going to block the texture. Let's see, let's use that 5 and a square. Thank you. No, it doesn't. So I might use this one. Either this one or I'll put the other one for now, but I might change because on this side I like that it is attached to the lot next door. I'm not sure actually. We'll see. Let's put just the same sidewalk so I have a better idea before going in game. Place sidewalk. Here we go. Yeah, here it's the road for the school buses. Yep, I think that's about it as an introduction to the main topic of that video. And I'm going to save before going in editing game mode. and then I'll see you in the world. Okay, so here we are in game, and I really like the texture there. Where are we? Okay, here we go. That's the school. Our lot is over there. Let's get to it. Build on this lot. And so my idea here is I'm going to speed up the building process afterward, even though I don't think it's going to be long. Hopefully not. So the idea is to have 2 sets of bleachers. So one there and one there. And then to have steps here in the middle. Maybe a roof over it. Oh, I see how it looks, what I can do there. And those steps are going to lead to the locker rooms that are going to be in a basement, just under the bleachers, so that I can also put a rabbit hole right there. The SIMS, when they go to the stadium, they go to the locker rooms, actually. And we can pretend they're actually playing on the field that is going to be there. Okay, so that's the main idea. Let's get to it. Okay, so I do have my bleachers ready. 2 rooms downstairs to serve as locker rooms. I've put the rabbit hole right there. So, of course, it's not done yet, but the main ideas are there. This I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep the roof of the stairs and maybe do kind of a pad there. We'll see. The details I can tackle a bit later. Here I wanted to have a first view of what the bleachers would look like, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so let's save. So perfect, it's saved. Whoopsie doopsie. Game bugged out on me and crashed back to this. But it's okay, I've saved the lot, it's there. So I was recording at the same time I was in game, so I don't think it was a good combo. I'll continue a bit more on the lots by myself and work a bit more, you know, I haven't done the walls, I haven't done the whole basement yet. So I'll work a bit more on that later. So that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!